Welcome back, everyone, to the Frogs of Calamitous Intent, our Disney Plus live reaction of Amphibia. And we are back with the rest of Season 3. Yeah, so Season 3 definitely has been interesting because we spent a majority of it, pretty much all of it at this point, in the human world. And yes, I know it's the human world. The human world, for the most part, can be boring, but in this case, it's been rather interesting because we get to see Anne in her home life, we get to meet her parents, see the community that she's from, see how she's acted back home, because unlike a lot of other kids shows where they usually start with the protagonists in their home and their families and then transition to the magical world, we knew nothing of Anne's home life except for flashbacks and stuff. But now we got to see how things were back home, and she got to introduce the Plantars to everything. We get to see them be the fish out of water, or frogs out of water, and how they interact with the human world. And I mean, honestly, so far, they've lucked out pretty good with a few discrepancies here and there. You know, you had the killer robot going after them sent by Andreas. You had that one crazy scientist that tried to dissect them. You've had the FBI agents on their tail, but for the most part, I'd say they've lucked out pretty good in this case. And even Anne's lucked out so far with only a few paparazzis asking where the hell she's been after all this time. But as I said, this is Season 3, the final season, which means we are basically coming to the end. And we know inevitably they're going to have to make their way back to Amphibia and take on Andreas and that giant multi-eyed monstrosity that has now taken over Marcy. We know that Sasha and Grime have teamed up with the citizens of Wartwood. There's probably other allies both in Utopia and around that they've met along the way. So basically, we're heading for an all-out war, whether it's just within Amphibia itself or whether it is interdimensional. Point is, you know, shit's gonna go down, and boy am I looking forward to it. So we're gonna start things off with today's episode.
Escape to Amphibia.
And yeah, I say we're finally going to get started with that, with them getting back to Amphibia. Because we all know that Anne had made friends with that one scientist assistant who saved the Plantars from the mad scientist. She's been working with the tech girls who we know are now sort of familiar with Amphibia tech thanks to the work they do on Frobo. So I'm guessing at long last they're going to be able to make a portal of some sort so they can finally return back and see what's been going on while they've been away. And something tells me it's not going to be pretty.
Obviously, you know, we do want to get back to Amphibia and Wartwood and see how things are going on. We do need Anne there to help out and Plantars. But at the same time, there is still some stuff that is a bit unresolved in terms, you know, obviously our last episode, the holiday special, we saw Anne sending the letters to Sasha and Marcy's parents. Mm-hmm. So, as we've been speculating all along, see how they get involved and how their reactions to everything are. I assume we'll get that, or at least some semblance of that toward the end, but you know, we'll get to it when we get to it.
Yeah, I'm interested to see, you know, how their parents play to all this, what the reaction's going to be to all this, and if that's going to factor into whether or not Marcy and Sasha end up staying in Amphibia. Because I've seen a lot of people say that they're probably going to do so, given how integrated they've become with their respective Toad and Newt cultures and everything. And we know Anne at this point has now finally learned to appreciate being back home with her parents, so it makes sense to me that they're probably going to part ways with those two staying there and her going back home, which makes the most sense at this point.
On the other hand, it seems like the Plantars have kind of integrated pretty well into
that's been a tough thing too, because at one point I thought maybe the Plantars are actually going to stay in the human world as well, because like granted there's still alien frog monsters who probably would get dissected by the FBI once they're made fully aware of them. But on the other hand, they fit in really well. And whereas in Wartwood, they were considered sort of outcasts, both because of like their family history, the fact they were just lonely farmers, and all the mutual destruction that happens, either because of the kids or the association with Anne. But in the human world, they've been doing well. It's just that they've been rather homesick. And I know they have relations back home. You know, Hop Hop has his girlfriend, and Sprig has Ivy, and I'm sure they have other relations that they'd miss, but I don't know, it's a tough call on this one.
Definitely Bessie and Michelangelo.
Yeah, Bessie and Michelangelo. Yeah. It's okay, Sasha will take care of them. But we're going to have to wait and see where this all leads us to, so let's get started and see what happens when everyone finally returns to Amphibia. And play. No opening. I know this is serious.
Super serial.
Super serial. And we start the drive with the FBI.
Okay, this is getting hard to ignore, X. What do you know about these amphibious extraterrestrials?
Who can say? Maybe a lot, maybe nothing.
Don't be coy, X. I want these three taken into custody today. What do you need to get the job done?
Nothing much. Tricked out vans, thermal tracking equipment, a mobile HQ with cutting-edge power systems, kombucha on tap.
Kombucha on tap? Push it, X.
I was wondering how long before they brought it
This
to
is
their
it, Tinder.
attention.
Living the dream.
You realize this is third time.
He screws up this time, that's it.
Avocado roast.
It's avocado toast, dude.
In Amphibia, the avocados are covered with poison barbs that cause blindness. But here, they're just creamy and delicious.
How's the portal going, Terry?
That's
Pretty good.
disturbing.
Over here. When you told me about the Calamity Box, I wondered, why a music box? Then it hit me. The musical notes function as coordinates. There are countless worlds in the multiverse, infinite possibilities. With
This is 2001: A
music.
Space Odyssey then.
Ooh. Does anyone remember a song playing when they were in a portal between here and Amphibia? One at a time, please.
How funny would it be if the music was actually Amphibia theme?
I thought they might be going for that, but...
That's as big as I can make it. Do you see anything?
Well, giant bugs. That's a start.
Gross.
Yay!
That's home, all right.
Wonder if the mantis can smell us.
Kill it! Kill it! And once again, Spriggles almost died because of a giant creature.
That's your world? Home sweet home.
Nice job, Terry.
Thanks.
Wow, Anne, you are one impressive kid. You know that? Really? Traveling to another world, leaving your parents behind again, not knowing when you'll see them next. That's brave.
Well, at least this time they know that she's
I would
going.
not believe it.
Is it just me or is this turning into Digimon?
It's been Digimon!
50,000 kilowatts of power generators, 400 cubic meters of ice, 8 gallons of yogurt-covered pretzels.
The portal
The fuck?
needs yogurt-covered pretzels?
Bit.
Yes.
Looks like the only place we'll find all this is Spenco. Spend what?
Oh,
Was it Costco?
Costco.
It's massive. Beautiful.
They got avocados here?
They've got everything here.
True that. Uh-oh. It's like that album cover.
Robo?
We need to get and boy, the only way to save your father is to defeat me.
Oh, Dad, I'm too old for
Shouldn't you be
this.
switching
Oh, really?
lightsabers? So her dad's a Sith.
Hey, go easy on your old man.
Whoa, sorry. I
Whoa!
was your mother the whole time.
Dude, too soon. Too soon. Come on, who doesn't pick up a lightsaber and try to do that?
That's just the way it goes.
Hey, are you alright?
Yeah, totally. I gotta go fight Spring.
Anne, check this thing out. Hiya!
Bit.
Are you okay? It didn't hit me. But are you okay in here?
Not really. I've been so focused on opening the portal and getting back to Amphibia, I haven't thought about what I'll be leaving on this side. My parents.
What if we wait a couple days? You can spend more time with your parents. I'm sure Amphibia can wait a little while longer.
I suppose
hope
that could
so.
be a good idea.
Oh no.
Holy guacamole!
Well,
Holy moly, we made
shut the
guacamole.
hell
This
up.
stuff.
Avocado.
Our ShopRite says it all the time and I hate it.
Plays fast. There's avocado everything. When I share it all with Amphibia, we'll be set for life.
RC Frogo.
There he is! Streetcar Frogo! Whoa! He's so cute!
Robo's new treads.
Yeah.
About the RC car aisle.
Dragon liver.
DVDs.
Oh, nothing much. Just my favorite.
Die difficulty instead of die
I
hard.
don't think this movie's age appropriate.
Anyway, see you nerds later.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Check out.
Mr. Moonchoy has my 8th credit card.
Oh god.
Hey, have you guys seen my wallet?
Not only is it a ripoff of Costco, even the logo looks like Costco.
I know.
I can take it.
There was a reason I married you.
Yay, having Tetris skills. Uh-oh. Shit.
FBI, open up!
Those little wheelies.
Looks like we've caught you at last, my little froggies. Frogs? What frogs?
God.
Look, you guys, run!
Oh, Woody!
Someone's Woody behind! Oh, that's sad.
And so we finally have a name. I gotta say, kid, you've caused me a lot of grief, but that's all over now. Pack it up, boys.
What about the girl and her parents?
Leave them. There's nothing they can do now.
Isn't that the agent from Lilo and Stitch?
Not quite. I mean, I know you're talking about Cooler Bubbles, but not quite.
Jeez, Mom, where'd you learn to drive like this? This is nothing. Try driving through Bangkok during rush hour.
We're losing them.
Not on my
Traffic over
watch.
there is crazy. Move it.
Look out for that dumpster!
Jeez. You almost scared Remy.
Must be the HQ.
Time to scope things out. I think this is more than the three of us can handle. It's time to call for backup.
Who do you work for?
No one. I've been working for myself since I took over the farm.
The farm. Is that what you call your nefarious alien headquarters?
What? No. Say, do you guys have any avocado toast?
All right, Pinky. I want to know everything. Start from the beginning.
I was born on a humid, swampy evening in a tiny cute tadpole with big dreams.
Aww.
What's your master plan?
To eliminate my enemies and take over the world!
Ah, now we're getting somewhere.
Oh,
Damn it,
Polly.
Polly.
Sheesh, we're gonna be here a while. Okay, so there's Duckweed, Bug, Gary, Tritonio, Barry, Gunther, Lucy, Nellie, Clifford, Lacey...
You sure that's not Richard Nixon's list?
What is this thing? Some kind of bomb?
Oh, he's the bomb, all right. Ain't you, Frogs?
Enough! Let's see how talkative you are once we run some tests.
Oh, you're going on my list for sure.
You just made the
Held by
list.
the FBI in a secret government compound.
The Plantars are alien creatures from another world?
Frogman was a frog? Actually, that checks out.
I thought they were aware by this point.
Yes, and we need your help to save them. But this is serious business. If we get caught, we'll be in
Super thorough.
huge trouble with the feds. So if anyone wants out, no hard feelings.
We're with you. To the end.
Okay.
Wow, so dramatic.
Thanks. I'm an actor.
All right, here's the plan.
Inconceivable.
Step 1, get into the compound by bringing them something they want.
It finally comes full circle.
Next, secure entry into the compound.
Huh.
Oh yeah, we're in.
Thank God they have no peripheral vision.
Here come the Ann in Black.
Nice work. And now we find the planters and return these rental suits.
Hope you don't mess them up.
Hey, Terry, check it out.
Ooh.
That could power the portal all on its own. Should be
Looting.
Oh, heck yes. Hop Pop?
Meh.
Aw.
Aw.
What the?
Shit.
Payback stings, doesn't it?
Heh.
What have you done with the planters?
I want
Give
my
them
phone
back.
call.
The planters, eh? Sorry, honey, but they're government property now.
You can't do this. We have rights.
I'm a highly specialized top federal agent. And you? You're nothing but a child. Heck, you wouldn't have even gotten this far without your mommy and daddy.
But I...
Face it, kid. It's time to stop playing hero before it gets you all in serious trouble. Oh, wait. You're already in serious trouble. Woo! Today is a good day.
I mean, he's right.
Don't listen to that guy, Ann.
Yeah, he's just a well-dressed blowhard.
But he's right. I am just a kid. How am I supposed to save my friends, beat the FBI, defeat King Andreas, if I can't even
You've
bring myself
beaten
to say goodbye to
worse.
my parents?
If anyone can do this, it's you.
How do you know?
Are you kidding? Just look at what you already done.
Survived for months in another world.
Made friends and fought for people who couldn't fight for themselves.
Built me that amazing Christmas float.
Defeated a killer robot.
2 killer robots, technically. You have grown so much. You're not my little girl anymore, Anne. You can do this.
And no matter where you go or what you're doing, we'll be
with you the whole way. Right here.
Stop it. My heart can't take this.
God damn onion chopping ninjas. Ugh.
I wish my parents believed me like that.
Aw.
What's happening? Holy cow!
Yay, Looney.
Dan stole the camp's generator. The entire compound.
Take out the generator.
Which means glitch in the power locks.
Let's go!
Push.
Don't want my
Hold
baby.
it right there.
I may have been touched by your story,
But I'm still gonna stop you.
Here, catch.
You bought that.
What? It was on sale.
Good
you
aim.
guys wait here.
Without a plastic lightsaber doing much damage. God damn this show. Makes me laugh and cry at the same time. Technically speaking, if they play their cards right, they could have fooled the FBI into powering the portal for them.
True.
Then again, that would create a whole thing.
Maybe they still could.
Heroes.
Maybe if they convince them.
Each other for
He's like, we can lead you to more aliens. You just have to open this portal. Also, did you notice in the entire group that's breaking in, only 2 of them are guys? Yeah, it's Dad and Humphrey. Yay, female heist.
Mostly females.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's concocted by a female.
That's more TV.
Hey, who's that?
Oh my god.
Hey, that kid is.
Well, good reference.
Better version of Rogue One.
Yeah.
Oh, so they have their own shocky sticks too, huh? Spear him! Spear him! Close enough.
It says pull, dude.
And you work for the FBI.
Okay, guys, this is our chance to escape.
Don't hurt yourself, Rig.
Dude, use that long tongue of yours.
What up, fam?
Nice.
I'm here to rescue you guys.
Hey, who are you? You can't be in here.
Just whack him. Attack, Frobo!
What is this, Mario Kart? Again?
Mostly, my dignity is admittedly in shambles.
So,
Nah.
what's the plan on getting out of here?
I mean, politically naked, but
Surprise!
Hey, need a ride?
It's
it's still a bit.
Show?
We stole a van.
Humphrey, you helped save us?
What can I say? Us actors have to stick together.
Aww.
Really? Jeff? You fixed Frobo!
Sorta. Doing that.
We have a door.
That's not good.
Leia.
FBI stand-up night.
Yeah, like that dinky little. Yeah, that dinky little thing's gonna do nothing.
Don't know why we thought that would work.
It's go time, people. Let's move.
Time to ditch these losers.
Oh boy.
Ooh,
Ooh. Did that just explode? Did they kill somebody?
maybe?
Why is there so much ice? Whoa!
No, they're fine. They have their bags.
We saw their parachutes. They're okay.
Cynthia Coven? Gravity boots?
Ah, so they're not just wheelies. Ah! Here's a dark saber!
We need something else to throw. How about
Come on, the kombucha on tap.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
Well, that bit you in the ass.
I thought kombucha was supposed to be good for you.
Great.
You ever had that shit on tap? I don't know if people drink
I'm
it.
fine, Jenny. They may have gotten away, but not before I tagged them.
Ooh, you clever son of a bitch.
Grab the other generators. We've got one shot at this.
I feel like I know how this is gonna go. Mm.
Here, for your trip.
Does she have new yellow sneakers?
We have had your care package prepared for a while, waiting for this very moment.
We are so proud of you. And bring your friends home.
Thanks, Mr. and Mrs. B, for everything.
We'll miss you.
We'll take good care of Anne.
We're ready.
I'm set. I got one
Now she has two
avocado
shoes.
left to seed my avocado dynasty.
Here we go.
He doesn't look any bigger.
Still can't fit through. Guys, what can we do? All those generators weren't enough.
If that didn't work, I'm afraid nothing will.
Maybe they need the whole song. Oh shit.
Nobody move.
Oh, these things are good.
Not bad, Anne. Not bad.
Slow clap, slow.
Turned
clap.
out you were more capable than I thought. But you still failed. Because no matter what you do, you're still just a kid.
Ooh.
You're right, X. I am just a kid. But today reminded me that with the right people by my side,
Oh, Super Saiyan mode.
Oh shit.
What are you?
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to stand up for it.
the portal!
Oh.
I thought this might happen.
The calamity power. That makes sense. Ha! Here's your chance. Go, go, go!
Just powering it with some kind of human battery.
Okay.
What is that place?
Whoa! Is that a giant praying mantis?
It's
That's
just a
off.
guitar.
I'm still off yet.
Go, go!
Papa, give me your avocado!
Oh.
Dude!
Oh.
Hey, bug boy, you hungry?
What is that? A giant bug? Bugs don't eat people, right?
Well, sucks for you. I'm sure bugs would if they could.
And take care.
We love you!
You don't end up in prison.
Oh.
I hope you're ready to explain yourself.
And we hope you're ready to listen.
We've got a lot to talk about.
I got some problems with you, Mr. X, and you're gonna hear about them.
We made
Uh-oh,
it!
Ash.
I can't believe it! This is so... Guys? Hey, what's going on? What happened here?
Now I'm reminded of that last Ultima game where the guy woke up and he's like, I've been asleep for too long! Oh, I knew that was coming though. Frankly, I'm surprised I didn't wake up to a worse sight.
Well, now we got bigger fish to fry or bigger newts. We got a mind-controlled Marcy.
We got her, we got Andreas, we got whatever toads are working for him still, assuming there's any toads left. Yeah, there's just... Ugh.
Out of the frying pan and into the fire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this didn't go completely how I thought it would, but close enough. Ugh, so much emotion. But I mean, at least her parents were prepared for her to leave. I mean, they knew this was coming eventually. And at least she has 2 shoes this time.
Yeah. We'll see how long that stays.
But yes, I guess this is the final deal with the FBI at this point. If I had to wager a guess, once Anne's parents explain everything, they're probably form an alliance to, like, get them to reestablish the portal, or at least try to anyway.
I mean, right now they've got a giant mantis to study, so...
Yeah. But once they do and they realize what the other world has to offer, they're going to want to find a way to get back there. So obviously they're going to probe everyone involved about what they know, try to use their knowledge to get there. That's probably how Anne's going to find her way back at the end of this, if I had to wager. Because, I mean, we see that they can sort of open the portal, like at least a little hole. They can theoretically send messages back and forth if they wanted to.
And who knows, as long as Anne's got her calamity powers, there's still the opportunity to move between worlds.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, at this point, the only way is if she gets stripped of her powers during the battle somehow. I mean, I guess they could. But then again, it took her going through that whole trial just to be drained of half her powers. So I guess unless they do something with that jewel.
I mean, there's also been speculation floating around that Sasha and Marcy wind up gaining calamity powers later, so...
I've seen people think of that too, but it's kind of hard considering that they gave up all those powers. So unless they somehow get them back, we might not never know. Unless, you know, they still
go
have
through the
them.
temple again or something.
Either that, unless they still have remnants, even if they are drained of the powers. But that's
We'll
yet to be
see,
seen.
obviously, you know, we've still got quite a few episodes to go.
Yeah.
And we've still got to get Marcy out of mind control.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a feat.
We still got to defeat Andreas.
I do like the numerous references to Star Wars in this.
Yeah.
It's like, but lightsabers are cool, why not?
It's like, we get it, this is Disney.
We get it, Disney, you own Star Wars now.
And also Pixar.
Yeah.
Because Woody.
Oh my god.
But also, let Pixar be in theaters again, for crying out loud.
Yes, please. I like going back to the theater now. I'd like to see all of my favorite companies show their movies as well.
Turning Red deserved it.
So I'm guessing here on out it's them meeting up with Wartwood again and then seeing where we go from there.
That would appear.
So what's the next episode?
So next time we have Commander Ann and Spivey.
Ooh, shipping. Well, then we definitely know they're going to be back in Wartwood. And I guess Anne's going to have to put aside her anger at Sasha and work alongside her as a commander. That's the only way I see this happening. Ooh, that's going to be a whole can of worms in and of itself. Because on the one hand, we already saw Sasha go through the whole thing, realizing just what a bitch she's been up to this point, and how badly she betrayed Anne's trust. So at least we know that when she sees her again, she's going to be willing to apologize. It's all a matter of whether or not Anne accepts the apology.
Yeah.
And honestly, I wouldn't blame her if she didn't.
No, but at the very least, a truce. Just to,
a truce for the sake of trying to defeat Andreas, but something tells me this is going to end with her just deciding to end their friendship once things are over with.
Yeah, that sounds likely.
Because honestly, I know Sasha went through a lot. She had her reasons, but she still lied to Anne. She betrayed her. She tried to kill her twice. Like, there's really no way going back from that. And yeah, I get it, they're kids. Kids make stupid decisions and whatnot, but that just is too much in my opinion. They honestly need time apart after this. And we won't see Hop Hop plant his new avocados. Sadness.
Unless they kept the pit.
It's possible, but I thought she just dropped the halves and run.
I'm
wondering if they would even be able to, or if they just revert to the avocados there and they're just like prickly and poisonous and shit. God, Amphibia's fucked up. But yeah, until next time, when we see Anne reunite with Wartwood and all the rest of her allies, I'm Kat MacBerrie.
I'm Doug MacBerrie.
And you will watch us. You will subscribe to us. You will hit the like and the bell for notifications. You will leave a comment praising us. Yeah, I'm not a Jedi. Sith all the way, baby.